You ain't no boy no more. This ain't no base. This ain't no, I want to go party. Not time to be partying no more. Now it's time to create a legacy now. You had your fun. Now get your work.
Promise yourself. Promise yourself you'll be the best person to be. That's what makes you dream. That's what makes us grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret. That feeling that you have to do it.
When everybody else says, no, you could never, you don't have the genetics. There's a few guys I knew back in Detroit when I was in college. When I was leaving for California, they shook my hand, they said, we'll see you in the magazines. And I said, you betcha.
Train, study, work, practice. Train, study, work, practice. Train, study, work, practice. And eventually, you will increase your confidence.
We're predator animals. We're predators, all right? We're designed to eat meat. Our eyes are side by side on the front of our face. We see one picture, and we're designed to see what we want and go get it.
Complete delusion. You gotta believe the delusion because it's only delusional until it works. So is it really delusional?
Don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed, and you're in the fucking hospital, and you're 70, 80, 90 years old, you're thinking, I can do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit.
I outwork everybody. And that when the time comes, when the door shuts, when the bell rings, nobody does it better than me.
I get happier about the harder it is because I know that no one else will follow.
You know, if you're on social media running your fucking mouth and shit, you're just a bitch.
Correct.
Honestly, that's not me trying to be some after school special shit. You really are a bitch. Real men ain't doing it. Real men don't care about that gossipy bullshit. Get to work, man.
Right. You gotta do something. You ever meet somebody that don't do nothing? You ever meet somebody that don't do nothing? They don't do nothing. They don't date. They don't do drugs. They don't play checkers. They don't do nothing. How long do you like those people for? You don't.
You gotta be willing to fail. If you can't fail, what I learned in the gym is you gotta go out there and fail. You gotta go out there and fall down. Most people who have won big have failed big. And what I promised myself as a little boy, I said I can never leave the gym knowing I have 5% left. And 5% is magic. It's the magic place where very few people go. You can go there. I'm giving you permission to go there. We'll have people behind you. If you fall down and drop the weight on the floor, who cares? Who cares? But if you make it, I care. I want that. I want you to fail, and I want you to get up and do it again. The same thing in life is the same thing here. If you can do this, you can do anything. Anything. Right now, you're 5% away. 5% away from being a champion.
No one's gonna fucking come to help me. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. It's fucking me against me, period. And so I had to man up, and I said, the first thing I gotta start doing is facing every fucking fear I have. No matter what the fuck it is, man. And these things would keep me up at night. No one, people who are hearing this shit, they will never really understand and grasp when you face these things and so many things, how they keep you up and haunt you at night.
I think there's a lot of people out there that know what you're talking about.
I mean, and so that's what it did. And I had two options. To either be that 300-pound guy who sprayed for cockroaches and made $1,000 a month, and at 24 years old, knowing when I'm 50 fucking years old, I can reflect on this and think about what guy I never became, or I can totally just sack it up and fail and fail and fail until I succeed.
Hey, guess what? It's gonna be the hardest thing you ever did. It's gonna take fucking a long ass time. It's probably gonna take 3 or 4 times as long as you think it's gonna take. Along the way, you're gonna lose all your fucking friends. You're probably gonna lose some significant others too, along that way. You're gonna get made fun of, you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna get harassed, you're gonna get attacked on the internet daily, all right? You're going to struggle, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to owe people money, you're going to fuck up your bank account. There's gonna be multiple fucking days where you don't think that you're gonna make it. And those days sometimes last for months. There's gonna be, nobody's gonna relate to you. No one's gonna understand why you're doing it. Everybody's gonna question it. You're gonna have to answer it every single time, and it's gonna piss you off. And bro, this is the life that you're choosing. Like you're choosing, and then so you can't be surprised that it's hard. This is what the fuck you're signing up for.
And a lot of us have this voice in our head. We all know that voice in our head that tells us the truth every single day that we try to run away from, that says we're scared of this, let's go this way. It started gnawing at me so horribly bad that it wouldn't allow me to live anymore without facing me.
Being tired is part of the fucking game. Okay? So it's not a valid excuse. It's normal. It's a constant. It's part of being human. And if you want to be a high achiever, guess what? You're gonna have to acclimate yourself to being fucking tired way more than you're not tired. Successful people understand this, guys. Successful people do not use tired as an excuse. In fact, they understand that if they push through the tired, everybody else stops when they're tired. And so by pushing through the tired, you actually create a gap between you and everybody else that you're competing with. And here's another thing that happens when you're tired. Because no one else ever pushes through when they're tired, and because you're someone that always pushes through when you're tired, you learn this unique skill set that allows you to operate at a high level when you're tired, okay? And that's a huge competitive advantage over everybody else.
I want this shit!
I'm driven. I'm obsessed.
I don't go to sleep when I'm tired. I go to sleep when I'm done.
You could become anyone and anything you want at any time in your life. Like, there is no limit.
It comes down to, like, what are you willing to sacrifice at the end of the day? You know, people don't understand the level of sacrifice it's gonna take.
I'll never give up. Never.
Imagine walking out the door a loser. I'd rather die. I would rather die than be that loser guy.
And I think that flipped the switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Because I promise you, there is nothing I'm not prepared to do.
Get to fucking work. You're a young man. You're supposed to be like a fighting age young man full of testosterone and ambition to take over the world.
The main reason you need to go all in is because you have nothing to lose, bro. Once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything.
Don't be afraid to fail. Anything I've ever attempted, I was always willing to fail.
All right, people want to put a title on you, man. It's easier for them. Oh, you're just fucking natural.
Exactly.
You're natural.
Exactly.
No, you don't work hard enough, motherfucker.
It won't get harder. Like, this is the hardest part.
They say that true hell is when the person that you are meets the person you could have been.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
What if I can take over the world?
I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one had none of that. I did all of the work alone.
Well, if you want something bad enough, you can do it. If you want something bad enough, you can do it.
I'm back, motherfucker! I'm back!
Emotion brings out a different side. If it can be controlled madness, controlled emotion, it's gonna go into a different gear that a normal person's not gonna have.
Now you fight, I'm gonna push you down a little. Fight me, lift me in the air. Lift me in the air. Pull! Everything you got, your life depends upon this, and it does. Go!
The best way to fight the demons that chase you in the night is to stop and turn around. Turn around. Face them. Man up.
It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab. Do you want to be on your deathbed knowing that you could, but you didn't?
Hey! You gotta be a little bit insane to do this. You can't be normal. You can't be like, well, I'm gonna run a business also, and I'm gonna get married and have kids too. You can be that guy. You just gotta be a switch. Go click it. Now you're crazy, Jim. You will do anything. You will die. You're willing to die to get there.
We had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom.
I know of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and impossible.
I had to do it. I had to do it. There was no plan B.
I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am invictus. Nothing crushes me. Nothing. Doesn't even come close.
Do not fail. Do not fail. You cannot be a loser. You'd rather die than lose.
When you're sick and tired of looking and feeling like shit, you'll show up. I'll see you there. Because you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, fuck that.
I'd rather die. I would rather die than be that loser guy.
When you're out there partying, horsing around, someone out there at the same time is working hard. Someone is getting smarter and someone is winning. Just remember that.
You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been.
Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, and it doesn't matter whether it's there or not. Discipline is infinitely more important. So no matter how you feel, get up and do what you're supposed to do. That's it. And that's discipline. It's not motivation. If you only did what you were supposed to do when you were motivated to do it, that's leaving it to chance. But if you're disciplined, you go do what you're supposed to do. That's the way it works.
I mean, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote. And if you can do that, you can be successful in anything.
Yo, you normally are.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. It sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you.
Like I want to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, come on, man, we're going running. Like I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man, get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude?
Just shut up and let me enjoy this pain.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
You can do two things. You can run and fucking hide, curl up in a ball, and let the world just fucking beat you to death. Or you can dig your fucking heels in. You figure out how to, you have to figure out yourself, and then you dig in and you fight. May God have mercy upon my enemies, because I won't.
But after that, make it your mission in life to shove it down these motherfuckers' throats so fucking hard that they fucking choke. Make it so that when they fucking look at you and they see you 5 years from now down the road and you walk into a fucking restaurant, they won't even look at you. They'll look the other way or they'll look at the ground because they are so fucking embarrassed of what they did or how they treated you or what the fuck they said to you or how they tried to fuck with you that they are embarrassed about what they did and where you went with it.
Wants to show you something. He wants to see how much you can take, how much you can handle of life. You say you love life, you want to live life. I'm going to show you life.
How bad do you want this? If this is bad as you want to live, or breathe, or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. This is real life. 90% of your life will suck.
This is not a good move. This is not a good move. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just get up, move towards that challenge, and go attack it.
You want to walk out that door a damn loser, or do you want to walk out the door a winner? I'll fight to the death. It sounds crazy, but you got to give it that much. If you want results, otherwise you'll be like everybody else.
If someone told me that something is impossible, I would go out and do it. That's just the way I always was.
You have to want it. You have to want to be better.
It's up to you this year. It's up to you. The ball's in your fucking court. No more fucking around. You want your life to be better? I can't help you. Lee can't help you. Joe Rogan can't help you. Ari can't help you. God can't fucking help you. Only you can fucking help you. Grab your fucking balls, get a fucking notebook, and write down what the fuck you're gonna do this year. And this is it. You're not gonna have these problems. Fuck the drugs. Fuck the cigarettes. Fuck that dumb bitch. It all starts fucking today, all right? No more fucking excuses.
I'm not good enough, smart enough. I'm not talented enough to do that. Some people are. Some people can start at 1. Some people don't have to start at all. If you lack talent, you can't sit back and say, I start in half an hour. I can't do that. I gotta start now. And after I get back from starting, I gotta start again. And then when I get done with that run or that study session, if it wasn't good enough, I gotta go back again. Because repetition is what taught me everything. So you can honestly outwork anything.
A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work.
What if is the worst question you can ever ask yourself? I failed. It's 1,000,000 times better than what if. Because that motherfucker got up and did something, showed up. 10 times more of the man and says, what if? Fuck what if, man. What if is an ongoing debate inside yourself that you can never come to conclusion on. I got up and failed, this I know. Otherwise, what if every minute of every day for your existence, battling inside your head, trying to turn off the voices, but you can't. And you can't do anything about it because the opportunities, the window of opportunity is closed. There's nothing you can do but sit back and wonder, what if? Nope, don't like that, man. I'd much rather take the gamble and lose.
You have to build a person that can withstand the pressures of whatever they're going to be dealing with in life.
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing.
Whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft.
I just wanted it so bad that I told the universe, excuse me, this is my destiny. I know it.
Most people will not understand your obsession, your drive, and your determination. Success is a lonely journey. That's just a reality.
You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
Emotion brings out a different side. If it can be controlled madness, controlled emotion, it's going to go into a different gear.
Man, you just lost everything. How the hell are you this fucking damn motivated? Because this is what it takes. This is what the fuck it takes.
There is no tomorrow.
Failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
Never give up. Never in your life give up. Keep driving through the goddamn pain. Muscle through the pain. Muscle through the goddamn pain.
With all due respect to everyone, fuck everyone. Because we have to want it. We have to want to be better.
There's some internal drive that you either have or you don't have. And if you have it, you won't quit. And if you don't have it, you're gonna quit.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing.
Because I'm sure that you've experienced like the attainment of a goal and then I just need 3 times more.
So I know why you go on Instagram. I know why because you just have the time. You have the time because you don't want to put that time into bettering oneself. Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab.
Most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
Sometimes a man who's not at peace is a man who was born to not fit in. Know if you're meant to walk shoulder to shoulder and line to line with a group of other men. And if you are, great, wonderful, do it, be the best at it. But if you're not, don't search for a destination. The trip is the destination. The journey is the goal.
This will be the story that I will one day tell. And that means the harder it is, the bigger the dragon, the more epic the story, and by consequence, the more epic the hero. If you think about the difference between winners and losers, winners define themselves by what they made happen, and losers define themselves by what happened to them.
To be in this state of non-desire is fucking pathetic. I think we need to have more desire. Now, a lot of that will sound like materialistic desire, but it's not actually about those things. We all inherently know this, that once we achieve the big goal, like we're not gonna feel any difference. It was not about the subscribers, the car, the watch, or any of that. It was about the man that you have to become to get to that point. It isn't that I wake up thinking, oh, well, my biceps this big. It's that I had to fucking do 1,000 curls and it really hurts, but I kept on showing up to do them anyway. So that now, anytime I walk past the mirror, I'm reminded that younger me did this for me. That's what the benefit is. That's why the desire was so valuable. Imagine if the one thing we changed about me right now was just the physique and I was just like skinny fat. Imagine how different, if that was the one thing, how different I would be, how much less of an impact I would have had on the world if I said the exact same things in the same way, but I just wasn't jacked.
And I got bad news for you. There's nobody coming. There's nobody coming to save you. There's nobody coming to help you. A knight in shining armor isn't going to ride in and save you. You are the only one that's going to be able to save you. And all this time, you point your finger and you say, I can't do that because I was born here. Or I can't do that because I have this issue. Or I can't do that because they made fun of me. And you know what's gonna happen? Nothing. You're gonna get more of the same, you're gonna get laughed at more, you're gonna be ashamed more, you're gonna be frustrated more, and you're gonna really regret at the end of your life that you put off taking responsibility for yourself and building yourself into what could be.
Are you not disgusted with being like everybody else? Being mediocre, being average, being mundane? Now, if you want to live an ordinary life, walk around, do your 9 to 5, watch some Netflix or some Hulu at night, just chill, then that's fine. That's most of you motherfuckers, bro. Most of you fucking clowns are out here sleeping your life away. No ambition, no desire, no true willpower to become extraordinary. If you want to be extraordinary, first you have to be disgusted with your current situation. And once you're disgusted with your current situation, you must commit to changing. If you want to live an extraordinary life, you must be willing to do extraordinary things.